What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the show. So earlier today, I posted a video talking about self-checkout and how I would never use self-checkout again, and the fact that people are being arrested because they're going through self-checkout and they're forgetting to scan an item. Well, I want to show you this video, and this video is not self-checkout, but this was at Walmart, and the reason why I'm showing you this video is it's a response to a comment that someone posted. So Brad posted this comment. Let me read this comment first. Okay, so I have an additional question. I have seen for myself on more than one occasion people blatantly and deliberately put groceries in a cart and run right out of the store. The first time I saw this happen, I reported it to the store manager. Guess what I was told? We just let them go. Our employees are instructed to not approach them or detain them. If anyone doesn't believe this, Google it. So my point is they willingly let that go, but arrest someone who accidentally forgets to scan one item. And so very good point, Brad. And I posted a video earlier today, and in that video, there was a lady that was over 60 years old, and they ended up arresting her, okay? They didn't physically take her to jail, but they did what they call a cite and release. And so she had a court appearance for petty theft. And she was going through the self-checkout, forgot to scan an item, and that's where she was. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this clip, and this is at Walmart, and this is a situation where there were two different incidents, but it looks, apparently they went through a cashier. So a physical cashier, they got their receipt, but for whatever reason, the person who was checking the receipts had an issue with their purchase. So let me show you this clip. Here we go.
Now he's blocking my way. Look at that. That's illegal. That's holding me against my will.
Hi.
Not gonna have somebody hold me against my will.
You're on me, dude.
No, dude, you cannot legally do that.
You're standing on me.
No, I'm trying to go around you, and you keep
matter.
getting in front of me. I cannot wait to post this online.
Post
dude,
it.
TikTok's gonna blow up because of this one. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
And this guy in the blue vest is Chuck, a Colorado Springs Walmart employee. He is trying to block the customer, Travis, from leaving.
Here's my receipt. Now you're holding me hostage against my will.
Yo, can you go get the manager?
Travis, who posted the video on his TikTok, says the confrontation began with this.
The cashier that I went to was closest to the exit where Chuck was working. There's no doubt in my mind that Chuck did not see me just leave the cashier. On my way out, I'm on the phone. Chuck wants to see my receipt. I tell Chuck, thank you, I just don't have time today. And I tried to walk past him. Chuck jumps in front, puts his hands on my cart.
We can stand here all day.
You're underpaid, man. It's cool.
It's all
I get
good.
it. Yeah, you're underpaid. I get it. You're mad at life.
A security guard eventually looked at the receipt.
You cannot physically touch me. And I've been recording the whole... Yes, you did.
Oh, I got bounced into me, bro.
Look at that. Look at that.
Then Travis went on his way.
I purchased my things. I wanted to leave. I was on a time crunch. I had the right to leave.
However, Walmart confrontation seemed to be a growing trend.
Yeah, but this is $3.76.
There is anecdotal evidence that the discount retailer, in an effort to cut down on shoplifting, is carrying out more demands for receipts and more questioning of customers.
Never fails. Always happen to us. All the people that went before us didn't stop nobody else.
As this black couple noted in a post from the T-shirt God, some Walmart stops, including theirs, feel like racial profiling.
So we're at Walmart, spent $328, and they trying to say we didn't pay for some potato chips. Really?
That's right. The couple spent over $300.
Then we just spent $328?
But one of the ladies at the exit door didn't see the line item on the receipt for a bag of potato chips.
So 20 minutes of our life we can't get back because she's looking for chips.
Well, I don't find it on the receipt.
Call the manager then. Call somebody because at this point I'm irritated.
Okay. Let's go to customer service.
I'm going home with my groceries.
These are those chips. They're hot.
Now they arguing over the chips. Now she says thank you. Being in America black. That's all that shit is. Being black.
With all of the apparent suspicions at retail stores, a San Diego lawyer has found that using a self-scanner line is often a recipe for disaster.
Don't ever use a self-checkout line. It's the easiest way for you to catch a theft charge.
Walmart denies that it engages in racial profiling or is more apt to level a theft accusation against people who use the self-checkout line. But across the United States, theft prevention managers say the pressure on employees to cut down on shoplifting is growing, and that the confrontations with customers are intensifying. So always keep your camera phone handy. There is no Walmart policy that prevents you from recording your checkout experience or interactions with staff at the exit door, and cameras have a way of making most people behave more politely. Plus, if somebody is impolite or unfair, the consequences can include internet and social media shame. I'm David Schuster. Thanks for joining us.
So you saw those two situations, and we've seen this before, where you have these, what do they call them, these mobs of people that will go into stores and just grab everything and start running out of the store, and you don't see any resistance at that point. You don't see the staff trying to stop them, and I'm sure they've been told not to try to stop them. Just like that gentleman at the front door, they shouldn't be engaging with the customers like that. Hopefully that gentleman was fired, because that's not appropriate. I mean, he there's no reason for him to do that. They have security, they have loss prevention, they can handle those situations. But for that gentleman to be standing in front of him and not letting him out, even though the guy has a receipt, I mean, it should never happen. And then the last situation there with you spend over $300, and this lady's looking line by line to try to find something that she didn't pay for, or something that's not on the receipt. I mean, it's almost laughable. It's ridiculous. It really is. And then making them go all the way back to the cashier just to show them, oh, okay, yeah, here it is. It's right here. Now, could you imagine if she went through the self-checkout? Then that would have been a petty theft charge there. You spend over $300, but you forgot to scan a bag of chips, and now you're getting a petty theft charge. So that's why the gentleman, I think that was an attorney at the very end there, said, don't ever use self-checkout. And that's why I'm no longer using self-checkout, because of situations like this. The stores are not handling these situations appropriately, in my opinion. They need to do a much better job. And you heard the last gentleman at the end just saying, make sure you have your cell phone on you and record. I mean, that's the only real defense. I mean, it's really sad. It's a sad situation. But I thought I should show you guys that because of Brad's comment, and Brad is 100% correct. There are people that will load up grocery carts and just walk right out of the store, and they don't get stopped. But then you have people that are actually shopping there, go through a physical cashier, get a receipt, and then they're scrutinized. It's amazing to me, some of the stuff that's going on. And the only way that this stuff is going to stop is for people to stop shopping there. You stop shopping at these places, and guess what? They're going to change real fast. I remember I used to I didn't work for Walmart, but I worked for another, let's say Walmart's competitor. And this was when I was young. And they had this saying, the customer is always right. That was years ago. Okay, that was back in the 90s, but the customer was always right. So if the customer saw something on a shelf and it said it was $9.99, but it was actually $19.99, but it was put in the wrong place, guess what? The customer's always right, and the customer will get it for that price. So they've done away with that, apparently. Now it's just, I mean, these stores I guess they're losing a lot of merchandise. People are stealing a lot of merchandise, and a lot of it has to do with self-checkout. Because now that you have self-checkout, you do have people that are purposely going in there, and they change the barcodes and all that stuff, and they go and they scan items, and it's an item that might cost $100, but now it's only $20 because they've changed the barcode reader. So when it comes down to it, you have people that are doing crooked things, but then you also have the innocent people that are getting caught in between and actually catching charges because of this whole self-checkout situation. And so I'm just telling you, in my opinion, all around, it's a bad deal. But I just wanted to put that out, just do a follow-up video really quickly to show you, yes, Brad is correct. There are people that are actually purchasing, and just look at that whole experience. Would you ever go to another Walmart again if you were that person? Or both those people? I wouldn't. I would never go to Walmart again if I was in that situation, because it's absolutely ridiculous. And so let me know what you guys think down below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.